Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. The 0-1 delivery. This one's down to third, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here it comes now to Andrus. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edmonds moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So first and third with one away, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And this is taken outside for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Shot toward right center. DeShields has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Third, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. and he lays off for ball one.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A runner on first with 2 away. High pop-up. Andrews is there for it. And that retires the side. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping up now, Delino DeShields. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Pedroia has it. The tag, and he is out on to first, and that's into the box now. Steve Pearce. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter.
And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Pierce is retired, and there's one away.
Batting six.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And this is fouled back and out of play. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with ready now, Robinson Chirinos. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Chirinos.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him there from short right field. And coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus has it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Minor gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Nomar Mazara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Routine out there for Edmonds. 1 away. 1 gone in the Texas 4th. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. There's one on to first as they get the double play. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Odor under it to put it away for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jim Edmonds. He singled his last time up. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Fielder number 3.
Striding in once again, Delino DeShields comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Under it is Edmonds, and he's got it for your second out.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter.
Fouled straight back.
Steve Pierce.
0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Settling in now, Joey Votto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. DeShields going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Shortstop.
Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. To short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Fouled back.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Striding in once again, Jim Edmonds. A hit in 2 tries so far. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Adrian Beltre.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 7.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up. And he is out on the tag. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Abreu is on his way home, and the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And try as he might, but he can't. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
There is Andrus. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Stepping up now, Steve Pearce. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Odor is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The designated hitter, Joey.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Edmonds sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Joey Votto now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Up next for the
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Chu is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Elvis Andrus.
Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard. To start the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nomar Mazara is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Your attention,
Joe
please.
Kelly.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Edmonds giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Baseman number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Andrus rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
For the Rangers,
here's Rougned Odor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Delino DeShields comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Right over the middle, knee high.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Jose Trejo takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores, and a second run is across. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The tag, and he is out at third. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Right fielder.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chu has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Minor sets. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's